Now at Gamelon headquarters, Leader Deathlock and his aide, General Crypt, are plotting the destruction of the Star Force.
But Leader Deathlock, if we let the Star Force leave Earth and travel out into space, they will be much harder to track down. And wouldn't it be better strategy to destroy them now, near their home? And it would also serve as a powerful lesson to the people of Earth.
A lesson? Crypt, it's my officers who need lessons. Let those two on Pluto stop the Star Force.
Captain Avatar, we're almost out of the Earth's gravity.
Good. Switch over to second stage.
Yes, sir.
I've never seen the Earth like this before. It's so small.
I can hardly bear to look at it.
Now you can really see how the radioactivity has ruined it.
It's so far gone. I wonder if it's possible to bring it back to the way it was.
Hey, what do you think we're on this mission for? We have to have faith in what we're doing. Remember the faces of those people we said goodbye to.
There are a lot of people depending on us. So we better get to work. Since we took off sooner than we'd planned, to avoid the Gamelon missile, we have some catching up to do. I want the staff officers to assemble in the central strategy room.
I wonder what that's going to be for.
We have to plan for a space warp.
Warp?
A space warp will enable us to travel faster than the speed of light. That's the only way we can get to Iskandar and back. A total distance of 296,000 light years in one Earth year. Sander, will you explain?
Moving into another space at faster than the speed of light is like a giant step across space. If time is something like these waves, by jumping from the tip of one wave to another, we save time. But a space warp is more complicated than jumping from mountaintop to mountaintop. We are traveling like this now, up and down the valleys. To free ourselves from this, we will perform a space warp. And to do this, we must find exactly the right moment. In other words, the imaginary mountaintop must be there for us to land on. This is the first time this has been tried, and we don't know what lies ahead. If we make a mistake in our calculations, we will disappear forever, probably into the fourth dimension. Performing a space warp takes a great deal of precision and power.
Venture, the success of the space warp depends on you.
Yes, sir.
As soon as we arrive at the right point in space, we'll perform the warp. This will take extreme cooperation from everyone. Nova, I'm assigning you to assist Venture in the calculations for the warp.
Yes, sir.
And everyone be alert for Gamelons. During a warp, we're defenseless.
Bane, this Pluto base is more important than ever. Now that the Star Force has left Earth, we can honor Leader Deathlock by destroying it. Is the fighter carrier ready?
Yes, Colonel Gans. Carrier ready for takeoff.
Watch out, Star Force. Space is vast, but also there's no place to hide.
Captain Avatar, the best place for the warp is between the Moon and Mars. Area 14, bisect 19.
Even if all the calculations are perfect, right on the nose, if I make a mistake, what will happen to us? Thank you.
Good luck.
Don't worry, I'll take over for you when the time for the warp comes.
Fat chance.
Perform the warp when we are between our moon and Mars. If all goes well, we will be at Mars in less than a minute, a trip that would normally take months. It's a dangerous procedure, but vital to our mission if we are to get to Iskandar on time.
Dr. Sane, this is your wake-up call. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Dr. Sane.
IQ9, you've just ruined a wonderful dream.
You wanted to be awake during the space warp.
That was before I knew I was going to meet this beautiful lady in my dream.
I do not understand you humans. Dreaming is not real. It cannot be computed. A space warp is a real experience, probably 20% more exciting than a dream.
An unidentified flying object on the radar. It's a strong signal. Switching over to video panel.
A Gamelon aircraft carrier. We're not within its range yet. It's still too far away for them to attack us. Alert crew, condition yellow.
Captain, let me take the Black Tiger Squadron out now and fight it off.
All right, Wildstar, but be sure you're back before the space warp. If you're not, we'll have to leave you behind.
Yes, sir. Dash, order the Black Tigers to get ready. I'll meet them in the hangar. Black Tigers, stand by to take off.
Black Tiger's ready to attack.
All right, then. Here we go.
A fighter squadron has just left the Argo. Speed, 600 space knots, coming from the AZB sector.
They've sighted us. They're coming this way. We'll get them. Send out our Gamelon fighters!
When the Star Force fighters are in our range, we'll be able to use our missiles. Until then, tell our fighters to use their torpedoes.
Remember, Conroy, we have to be back aboard the Argo before the space warp.
You said it, Wildstar.
We can't let the Gamelons get at the ship. It's defenseless while it's getting ready for the space warp. Are you all right, Conroy? I've been hit. Don't know how bad. Pull out. I'll cover you. Conroy, did you make it back to the ship? Conroy? I guess he did.
Gamelon carrier approaching. 80,000 megameters.
Recall the fighter planes. It's almost time for the space warp.
Gamelon carrier approaching fast. We'll be in their range in 3 minutes.
It's just 3 minutes before the space warp. We'll be out of here before they can aim their guns at us.
The Black Tiger squadron is coming in. Wait a minute. They're all there but one. One of the planes is missing.
We're right between the moon and Mars.
The wave motion engine is ready.
Space warp data is completed.
2.5 minutes to the space warp. All systems on automatic for the warp.
Captain, we need just a little more time. Conroy's plane isn't back yet.
We can't stop now, Wildstar. You have just 2 minutes to get him.
Wildstar, this is Conroy. I'm trying to get in, but if I don't, you've got to go ahead without me. That Gamelon carrier's coming right at us.
Come on, Conroy! Quit fooling around and get in here!
Wildstar, all the mechanisms are locked in for the space warp. If we don't go ahead now, we'll have to orbit the moon again to get in the right position.
But...
we have to go ahead. See what you can do to bring him in.
80 seconds to the space warp.
I'm losing power. I'm losing control.
Conroy, to your right! To your right! Get over to your right! Over to your right! That's it, you're gonna be okay. Conroy! Come on, don't just sit there.
Great landing.
Well, you made it. We can go ahead now. He made it. He's all right, Captain.
50 seconds to space warp. Fasten your safety belts.
Have I checked everything? Yes, 20 times. This has got to go right or it's the end of our mission.
Venture, it's up to you. You can do it. We're all with you. All our lives are in your hands.
30 seconds to our first space warp.
The Star Force is in our range. Open the missile ports. Prepare to fire in 10 seconds.
10 seconds to the space warp.
Switch on.
The Star Force is in our sights. Fire the missiles!
Warp!
Warp!
Missiles on target!
What's happened to the Star Force?
What's going on? Hey, we made it through. Only 1 minute gone by.
Hmm?
Hey, it's Mars.
We did make it.
We really did it.
Wake up, Sandor!
Oh.
What's the matter with Venture?
Hey.
It's a miracle. We traveled thousands of light years in less than a minute.
You did it.
Thanks.
Look at that. There's been some damage to the ship. We have to make some repairs. Venture, land the ship on Mars.
Yes, sir.
Leader Desla, we have a message from Gantz, commander of the Gamelon base on Pluto.
He says the Star Force made a spacewalk. Tell me it's a mistake, Crypt.
Sir, I don't think Gantz would make up a story like that.
No, he doesn't have that much imagination. None of my generals do. The Star Force is desperate to get to Iskandar. They're willing to risk the dangerous spacewalk.
It's snow!
Haha, it's snow!
It's something we no longer see on Earth.
Sandor, complete the repairs as quickly as possible. We can't lose any more time.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Venture, our landing point on Mars is between R3 and 4.
Yes, sir. R3 and 4.
This is not what a genius robot should be doing, but it certainly is fun.
Well, old friend, if we can fix you up, you'll be good for many more space wars.
The first space warp for the Star Force was a giant step across space. If they are to get to Iskandar and back in time to save Earth from extinction, they must hurry. Hurry, Star Force. There are only 362 days left.